you've been photographed a lot in your life.
Yep.
Because you're a public person, you're always doing media. Now you've got all your social media chains, your channels. And so we did a photo shoot, but I like to ask everybody, is photography, do you enjoy being photographed?
I'm cheesy. I'm a cheeseball. And what I mean by that is, yes. I do. I'm a ham. I just have always been.
Yeah.
And again, I think it comes from being the youngest of 5. I had to be the loudest.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here. The funniest, you know, and yeah, I'll jump in front. I was in plays and I like it. And it's funny because there'll be people who, like in broadcast magazines, they'll interview and then they'll take pictures of you, and then they meet you in person and go, oh, like I take a pretty good photo.
Yeah, you did great.
Listen to me, I take a good, but that's great, but that's also to your detriment because when they meet you, they go, oh, where's the person in the?
Well, it's
no,
both,
but it doesn't
right?
bother
Like
me.
I've shot a fair amount of well-known people, and sometimes they show up, and you're like, oosh.
Who is the one? Like,
what
who's
happened?
one person who you've shot? Because you famous people. I mean, and politicians, and you have, and your work. And I'll gush about this too before we're done today too. To me, there's photographers, and then yours is a cut above, and you always know a Brian Kelly. You have a signature picture because it looks like a painting and a photograph at the same time. We were talking about this on the air the other morning about how was it this morning?
Would you like me to call in next time? We could.
I would
next
love
time
it.
you're talking about me, I should
I
just
would love
call
it.
in.
Well,
and say,
I would hope that. Yeah, I would hope that you would just hear that somebody would call you.
Well, I listen all the time, but I'm gonna miss that segment.
But I mean, you do have you take unique photos, and so who surprised you the most? Like, was either a jerk, an ass, or really nice, and you thought they wouldn't be? Like, what's one memorable session?
Well, I have a really good story that started out horrible and ended up great. But before I get into that, I want to tell you about. So there's a lot of just my work and my style. I appreciate what you said about it. That it has a distinct look, and I've worked very hard to get that.
I don't know
style.
how you do. I don't get it.
Well,
but yeah.
there's more lights and equipment, and as we're talking earlier a little bit about just how technology has democratized photography. It's easier to take a photo, and so I've seen segments of my business where I used to work in quite a bit 15 years ago in architectural work and just different fields. It's taken over by office people who can take a pretty good photo.
Right.
So a lot of my market has, it changes all the time. It's not good or bad. It's just always changing.
Different.
But the portrait style has really just evolved out of, just really trying to make things more complicated and really control where light hits you exactly. Like you couldn't meander too far out of one spot. Like I had a mark on the floor, and if you get 4 or 5 inches off that mark,
it's very chiseled looking. Yours, it's very cool. Like it's
thanks.
depth. Or I don't know I can't find the right words.